Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Now I know recently Trials did get announced and I know a lot of you have asked me for a video on this, so I thought I would make it today. Now if you want a full Trials guide, then what I mean by this is me going through and showing you how to actually get flawless. If you didn't know, in D1 I was pretty good at Crucible and I have been flawless quite a lot of times and also done a few carries. So I do have a lot of experience with Trials, and a lot of you are new to Destiny 2 and have never done Trials of Osiris. And I can say if you tried Trials of the 9, it's a totally different game mode and it will be a lot different for new players. So in today's video I'm basically going to be showing you, I've made a list of the weapons I do believe will be in the Trials and what people are going to be using, pretty much running, the things you will need and the things you need before Trials actually does come. And basically what you need to do from this video is simply have a look at a few of these weapons, try them out before and find out what works for you. We're going to go over quite a lot of weapons in today's video, but like I said, if you want a full Trials guide on how to do it and a tutorial on how to go flawless and the best things to do and obviously the best people to play with, just leave a like, and if this video gets 75 likes I'll make that tutorial. But without further ado, if you are new around here, make sure to subscribe, drop a like down below and let's jump straight into it. So now I just want to say I am a console player, so most of these are console, however I have had quite a few hours played on PC, so this is going to be a roundup for both platforms, console and PC. However, it's going to be mainly aimed for console players. So starting off, and this is going to be what I'm probably going to run myself. Now I do main Hunter, I've done that for years, I've not really touched the other characters, and that's simply because Hunter is my favourite, and for PvP in my opinion it is one of the best characters. So for me, I will be running the Knucklehead Radar. Now this is just out of obviously experience, it's what I've used for pretty much since the start of Destiny, so that is what the exotic I will be running on my Hunter. Now a lot of you will be saying that's stupid, but for me this is definitely one of the best exotic helmets, and I've said it before and not anyone touches on it, but seeing that mini-map constantly with any weapon, especially a sniper, is one of the most handy things to have, especially in Trials, and I'll go into that in the tutorial in next video and I'll show you why that is one of the helmets you want to be running. But for me, what I'll probably be running is the Crimson for PvP. Now this weapon, I'm trying to get the catalyst for it, I'm not far off and I'm really trying to get it because it does give it that improved range, but this is pretty much one of the best hand cannons for console. Now that's my opinion and a lot of people's opinion. Some people do say they like the phone, however the recoil on console isn't that good. Now if you're on PC there are definitely better options out there, but for console you're going to want to use the Crimson, especially for Trials. Fires a 3-round burst, which is really good, but not only that, when you do actually get a kill, what happens is you regen your health and it does refill the magazine, so it is such a good weapon to actually use, especially for Trials. Now a lot of people are saying, what should I run? Should I run a shotgun or a sniper or a fusion rifle in Trials? Now I can guarantee guys, you're going to want to run a sniper. Snipers will become probably the meta for Trials. That's what it was like in Destiny 1. You need a good sniper on your team to actually do anything. Now the reason you want a good sniper on your team is because it can lock down angles, and if you get like a spawn peek on somebody, you can hold that orb off with a sniper, whereas a shotgun you've got to get up close, and in Trials everybody sticks together, so you're not really going to be able to use a shotgun. There will be a few people that are really good with shotguns and will be able to do it, but if you are an average player, start playing with a sniper pretty much as soon as you watch this video, because you will need one. Now I wouldn't recommend running 3 snipers on your team, I would recommend 2 and maybe like a fusion rifle or a shotgun if you are good with them. But I'll explain why obviously in the tutorial when I make that. But yeah, for me the beloved best sniper in the game at the minute Try and get one with snapshot and maybe quick draw. The one I rock is snapshot box breathing, which is really good. It's still a good little sniper, and I run backup mag with that because obviously it increases the magazine size to 7. But a lot of people will be running this sniper, I can guarantee that. Probably will be one of the fan favourites for trials and the sniper. Now the heavy weapon that I am going to be using is probably either going to be the outrageous fortune, because of the obviously the radius it can do and it kills them super quick. But I wouldn't really worry about heavy. Now I wouldn't use anything like obviously a sniper or anything like that. A machine gun will do well if you have a good one, but for me I don't really have a good one, so I will be using the outrageous fortune. Now coming in at probably my second favourite is going to be the Randy's throwing knife. Now like I said, this is for console. We'll get onto the PC stuff a little later, but the Randy's throwing knife, if you are good with a scout rifle, this is one you are going to want to be using. Full auto, it's good up close, medium and long range, and it does have kill clip, so when you get that first peek, you reload, you're going to be able to get a lot of kills with this weapon. Now pairing it with the sniper rifle as well, some people will argue a hand cannon's better because it comes out faster and it's easy to like swap to, but if you do want to use a scout rifle, I would recommend that. Now this is going to be one of the fan favourites also. It's not really used anymore in Crucible as such as when it did come out when Gambit got released, but this is a god roll bygones kill clip outlaw. There isn't a better variant of this weapon, and pretty much this has been the meta since it come out, and it's not really been patched on console. It's even good on PC, I have tried it myself. This one did come with a range masterwork, so like I said, it is a god roll and it will pretty much get seen quite a lot in trials. So if you haven't got one, make sure you go out and get one and try this weapon out, because it is definitely, in my opinion, the best pulse rifle in the game. Now moving on to another secondary that is going to get used quite a lot. Now this is going to be the Luna's Howl. Now the Luna's Howl is a pretty easy weapon to get if you're okay at Crucible. Now I would have put the Not Forgotten on in this list, and that will be used, guys. However, I don't have it myself, and a lot of people will have the Luna's Howl, so I thought I would go with this option. But yeah, ever since it come out, it's been really consistent. Probably one of the best hand cannons in the game, especially for console. The recoil is really good, and it's actually a hand cannon that is quite easy to use, unlike the others on console. But if you are on PC, we do have some options for you. Now the spare rations, it's going to be everywhere, guys. We already know, unless this weapon gets a nerf before Trials comes out, this is what every PC player will be using probably, and it is obviously used for a good reason. Now I have a decent roll, kill clip, 4th time's a charm and stability, but for me on console, if I were running PC, I'd definitely use this hand cannon. So get it, try it out. It's still good on console, however for me the Crimson and a few others are just a little bit better. But try it out, and if you are on PC, that is what is going to be used. Now if you're on console, another great hand cannon, and it's one that I suggest you get if you haven't, is the Rose. I've seen a lot of people using this recently, and it is probably the meta hand cannon for console if you like them sort of hand cannons. 150. If you like spare rations on PC, you're going to like the Rose on console. That's pretty much the best way to describe it. It's a console spare rations, so try that out. Now the Thorn, I have seen a lot of people using Thorn, and it is a good weapon if you learn the recoil. So if you can learn the recoil, definitely try it out and use it. Now we do have coming in next is going to be the Loader Wolves. Now the Loader Wolves is probably one of the best shotguns and the easiest shotguns to use. So you're going to see a lot of average players using this shotgun up close, because the range on it is pretty good to say it's a shotgun, and it does a lot of damage, especially if you are grouped up. If someone can get behind you with this, they're pretty much going to wipe out the full team. So I can imagine a lot of people using that. Now another thing to watch out for is the Revoker. Now I haven't got one myself, but I am starting to get it, and I'm definitely going to get it before Trials because it's something you are going to need. But that's pretty much it. The other weapon that I'm going to show you is going to be the Last Word. Now I can't see too many people using this. In Destiny 1 it was the Last Word phone, pretty much every game. However, on PC there may be a few running this, but on console I wouldn't really worry about it. The recoil is just too bad and I can't see anyone using it. The main things you've got to try and get, guys, is a Godroll Beloved in my opinion, a Rose hand cannon, the Crimson, and probably a good pulse rifle or scout rifle. Now hopefully I've gone through a lot of weapons. Now this video is just suggesting what weapons will be used and ones that you should definitely get. Like I said, I'm going to make a big tutorial on Trials and show you the best loadouts, that sort of thing, the best tactics to win and obviously go flawless. Now I should be streaming Trials obviously when it comes out, and there will be a lot more videos on it, so if you are interested in that, make sure to subscribe with post notifications turned on. And if you have any other suggestions, leave them down in the comment section. That's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. I just wanted to get this out there and say, try these weapons out. If you haven't got them, get them before you obviously do Trials, before it comes out, because you will need them, and it's the ones that people are going to be running. Hopefully that wraps everything up, and as always guys, I'll catch you in the next one.